Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have round 10 of YCS London 2020-23, and we're going to go ahead and see Kashtira start off with, I can't tell, is that Pressured Planet? No, it's not Pressured Planet, okay, that's Primitive Planet. So let's going to go ahead and search out Scareclaw Kashtira, but we got Lorenzo S on Kashtira versus Noah B on Mathmech. Both these players only have one loss right now. So coming out with a victory here makes topping a lot easier. Okay, they're gonna go ahead Prosperity for 6. We're gonna see Unicorn, Fenrir, Rise Heart, Ash Blossom. So they have like a decent non-engine choice. But okay, yeah, they're just gonna grab Unicorn there, put the rest back, and then Mathmech is known for playing a bunch of hand traps and going second cards. Like, okay, yeah, they're gonna Valor the Unicorn. I was gonna say they could also have like Kaiju, Karkura, stuff like that, and Small World can also search those cards. So they're gonna set 2 pass. So that's like, it's like the best Valor that like you're ever gonna get against Kashtira pretty much, especially because they start with like Unicorn. Having the Valor something like Fenrir would not be very good, especially because like Fenrir is a better interruption than Unicorn is on the follow-up. Oh? They play Stratos? Silent Mining, discard Stratos, chain Ash. Alright, you got some goo to show us. What? Activate Circular, go dump. Like, no, Noah Bigelman is definitely a good player too. So I want to see what kind of goo is cooked up right now. Cause like, well, Stratos, that's crazy. But okay, hard drew the Circular. The Silent Mining never mattered. It baited out Ash, so summon out Circular, and then they're gonna activate Unicorn effect. They said 60 cards open Mining plus Circular. Oh, they're playing 60? Oh, that is tough. Okay. Go ahead, rip something from the extra deck. Oh, wait. They play the Therion stuff in there. Lightheart, Lambda. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, they're gonna go ahead rip Zeus. But you don't really need to rip Zeus, because if their next play is Sigma, then they're locked in the Cyberse anyways. But I guess they just wanted to play it safe. Also depends, like, what's Lorenzo's other set cards. What are they? Yeah, there's the Gigantic Champion. That's a Therion card. Like, those cards are crazy. But I mean, I don't even want to, like, judge the deck because it says Mathmech, but this isn't Mathmech. You can't call this Mathmech. This has got to be just pile.deck. Sigma effect to summon itself out. Okay. And then Circular effect goes they're reading Circular. That is crazy. There's actually a lot of people I found out that just like don't really know what Mathmech do that well, which blows my mind. So I think it was like the 3rd best deck at one point. You know, you could play Tier, Sprite, or Mathmech. And like even right now, like Mathmech isn't like that bad. They're gonna Circular, grab Mathmech Equation, which is just a monster reborn for a Mathmech. And then I'm pretty sure it can't be destroyed by a battle or something like that, or card effects, and then it gains 1,000 attack. Oh no, it doesn't stop the battle or card effect. Maybe I'm thinking about something else. Okay, well, pretty much you just activate it to get an extra body to go for access code, or you use it to summon out like Albert to have a 3,000 body with a 53 attack access code because he didn't Circular that turn. Albert effect to go search, chain Imperm on it. Okay. That's fine. Ulti Imperm. There's so many people with Ulti Imperms. They're so nice. Oh my gosh, they already hard draw the Diameter. They're crazy. Silent Mining Ash. Cool, already have Circular. And then Imperm Albert. Stop Diameter search. Cool, we already had it. So go ahead, summon that out. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Okay. What is the next play here, though? They could just try to access code end the game. So, link off, Albert, Diameter, summon Splash Mage. Okay. Then, oh, I guess they need a translation on it. Okay. So, yeah, they're looking it up right now. Splash Mage effect, target Diameter, try to special summon that back out from the graveyard, but we are locked in the Cybers now, but it was fun, because we were, you know, Sigma was locking us anyways. Then go in the update jammer. Okay. And then the next move is update jammer into access code. Yeah, so they're gonna need a translation on update jammer 2. That's crazy that they just don't know what any of these cards do. Like update jammer, Splash Mage? Like that goes further than just Mathmech. That's add Ignister, Splash Mage, that's Marinsas too. I guess it's like okay to kind of disrespect these decks. At the same time, like knowing them is what helps make them not as good. Econ, take the Splash Mage. Okay. Could have done that before. Actually, you're supposed to just let them make access code, right? And then Econ. Yeah, especially because like you have Scareclaw Kashtira. And they have Equation. So Equation can now go in the transcode. And then transcode is game. Because that's still just access code. Pokes. But they obviously just don't know what these cards do. Yeah, like they don't even know transcode is a thing. Like that's crazy to me. Not knowing that transcode is a thing. Like that goes all the way back to like Salad. Where like some people thought the most optimal turn 1 board was like transcode with Wolf under it. Oh. They go in the heat, so update jammer, give it the effect attack twice. Okay. Maybe they think that they have a hand trap because of how they're playing this. Or maybe they don't play transcode. I mean, they saw their extra deck. But okay, just heat soul draw. Yeah. And the heat soul draw should be crazy in this deck, especially with them playing hero cards and stuff like that. There's gotta be, like, even if it doesn't do a whole lot this turn, the follow-up's gotta be crazy. And the deck also just plays, like, infinite hand traps, especially playing 60 cards. Like, you gotta play a decent amount of hand traps in that. And they went through, like, their Mathmech engine. They're not even gonna beat over the Splash Mage, they're just gonna end phase, get it back. Okay, pass. So we don't know anything that they have. We're gonna go Heat Soul, pay 1,000 draw. Oh no, we know that they have Scareclaw Kashtira, my bad. So that's the only thing that's known. Then, okay, they're gonna read Heat Soul. Yeah, pretty much. It's just Pot of Greed. And then gains 500 attack for everything that's pointing to it. Has a cool second effect that never really comes up where it can tag out and then like IP. But they're gonna go Scareclaw Kashtira, Banish Unicorn, Special Summon out. Then they could go Battle Phase, Attack. It's like decent. You could beat over Heat Soul or Splash Mage. All your monsters lose 100. Scareclaw if it attacks in the Heat Soul negates it. It's like you kind of want to out both of them, but really only have the option out. One feels horrible. So yeah, they're gonna go ahead Scareclaw attack into it. Deal them 400. That's okay. That's okay. Splash Mage still having, like, it's still on field. They're gonna set a card pass. Wait, okay. So if we knew the last card in their hand was Scareclaw last turn, then we could have just access code ended the game. So that like guarantees that they don't play transcode, because I knew what it was. Activate small world. They said it resolves. Okay. Small world and these decks too are the best, because you can search any engine you want. There's always a way to grab whatever you want. Okay. Go Dynatherium, which I'm guessing is like one of the main bridge cards in this deck. They're gonna go Dynatherium into, like, they play Stratos. Into Parallel Exceed. Okay, those match up through being strictly wins. That checks out. And then search out. Okay, that's a Formula Skipper. Okay. So yeah, they're gonna go ahead and grab that from the deck to the hand. That matches up through being strictly Cybers. Okay. Dynatherium. I guess it's a level 4 with the Mathmech cards too. So they're reading over the Formula Skipper there. That card does let you search for Parallel. Or not Parallel Skipper, Formula Skipper. Okay. Got the name mixed up, but that's the card that searches for Parallel. They're gonna Book of Moon that on the summon. Okay. That's fine. They have Sigma Graveyard effect, Splash Mage effect. Like, even if they don't have game, because their list just doesn't play what it takes to go for game, they should at least have access code pop the opponent's field and put them on top deck. So they're going to Splash Mage, summon out Diameter. Then use those, Link, and Cyber's Wicked. Alright. Set one back row. That just seems so bad. And people in the chat are like freaking out about how they're just like not doing anything. But we also just don't know their list. Like, this is not a standard Mathmech list. Okay, they have Super Factorial, such as game. They're gonna get the Search Diameter for follow-up. They're gonna rip the card from hand, the Scareclaw off field, the Primitive Planet off field. So they win summon, and then effects. So broken attaching 3 off of it too. Honestly, even just attaching 2 off of it with Diameter feels nice. But alright, we're gonna go ahead and see the I'm just gonna call it Mathmech.PILE win game 1. But alright, moving on to the next game. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna see Kashtira go first. Let's see what Mathmech can do this time around. So I think I see Driver in the Mathmech hand and Ash Blossom. Oh, they also have Veiler. Oh, and they just got hit with Shifters. So now Veiler's not live. Shifter's crazy, especially against like Mathmech, because they can't activate Circular. They can't use any other Reborns. It's usually just game. But they're going to search out Field Spell. Field Spell goes search. Is beating Droll, beating Veiler. And then Primitive Planet, grab Fenrir. Okay, yeah, there's no point of shuffling. You're going to go right back in. Summon Fenrir. Fenrir, effect goes search. So Fenrir is going to go search Unicorn. Next play is probably just activate Birth. Yeah, activate Birth. And then normal now Unicorn. Unicorn effect, go grab Theosis. Do they play like Kashtira Ogre in preparations? If so, that'd be pretty good. Okay, yeah, overlay those. Summon out Shangri-La. Summon Rise Heart from hand. Yeah, because you can't Theosis target Shangri-La, summon Rise Heart because they're both fire. So I just kind of revealed that they already had that. Which usually you summon Rise Heart and then make Shangri-La. but I guess it really doesn't make a difference, especially when you have Birth. Banish tier limit Kashtira, make him banish 3. And then usually if you drop Shifter, you wouldn't play in the nib. But since the opponent's on 60 cards, like, why not? Like, they're not gonna have nib. Go ahead, target the Shangri-La with Pressured Planet, attached to protect itself. And they did banish tier limit Kashtira. Okay. I mean, this looks like it's just gonna be game, whatever they're trying to do. They banish 3 cards face down at the top of the opponent's deck. Next, they're gonna go ahead and summon a Rise Heart. Okay, never mind. Doesn't want to activate the Arise Heart. They're gonna go. I mean, they're under Shifter too. The Osis is gonna allow them to add back from the banish pile. So with the Osis, target Rise Heart, go summon. That's gonna summon out Ogre. And then banish the Osis effect. Add back tier limit Kashtira. Yeah, and then Ogre can get access to Big Bang. And that's lock 5. But they also went after Monster Zone. So now turn Rise Heart into a Rise Heart. I guess just wanted to make sure that that went through. Activate tier limit Kashtira now. Banish Big Bang. Summon. And then they're now going to get a Rise Heart, Big Bang, tier limit Kashtira effect. So they're probably just going to mill the opponent's deck here with the tier limit Kashtira. You know, they're under Shifter and a Rise Heart, so just go ahead, make them lose resources. And also you get to see more of their deck, which I think is actually like really big. Because if this just goes through, they win. But yeah, they're going to go ahead, see what they got. Are they thinking about just scooping here? Oh, okay. They're going to make them get milled 3. The Rust, Droll, Equation. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Doesn't reveal any private information that really matters. Attach Big Bang. And then they still have Birth Summon 2, a Rise Heart 2 attached with the Osis. Yeah. I'm confused why they went after Monster Zone. Birth, summon Fenrir. Overlay those, summon Shangri-La. Overlay, go into Mind Hacker. I feel like they should have maybe put the good cards under Mind Hacker. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna Mind Hacker effect and they scoop. So, moving on to the next game, we're gonna go ahead and we are going to see the Mathmech.PILE. I'm going to be deciding to go first here. Now, I want to see what they're able to do, because we did see the Therion stuff in their deck and everything. Oh, they're going to activate Purest Map. Okay, and there's 20 minutes left, so they probably won't go to time. They are going to have to play their turn 1 a little bit quick, just to make sure. Go ahead and grab out the Formid Skipper. That's pretty nice. That card does just say Search Out Parallel. You can use its effect to copy. So summon that effect, reveal from the extra deck. Oh, okay, reveal Scareclaw, Lightheart. And then they're gonna link off to make that. And then they're gonna get the effects. That's cool. That's nice. So they're going to search out Primitive Planet and search out Parallel. Yeah, that's nice to see. I like seeing that. That's the goo right there. But I want to see what they can do with it. How much of a 1-card combo is this card? And then activate the primitive planet, go search. Do they play like Reichardt and stuff like that? Yeah, they're gonna go search route Reichardt. This really is just a pile. Summon, and then effect to go search. Okay. That can search out a trap card. Or they can search out Scareclaw Arrival. I guess, yeah, there's really no point of going for the trap card if you're not ending on these cards. So they're just going to use that as another level 4 extender. Okay, but that goes through. And then what? Link those off into something that points down. And then they can go... Okay, they're going to go Lambda. And now they can activate Parallel. So summon out Parallel. And then Parallel effect. Go summon out Parallel. Yeah, I don't think I would have hand trapped anything up to this point, like Imperm. So I'm pretty sure if they have Imperm, it's just going to go down on the Albert effect to try to stop the Mathmech stuff from going through. Oh, they're going to set a trap card. Oh, it's just Shade. Set it and activate it. Free level 4 body. Wow. Okay. So plays like Shade in their deck. That's fine. Are they going to overlay in the Albert with all 3 of those? I mean, that's the only reason why you'd summon now, right? If you're overlaying all 3. Or maybe because they want to keep 1 Parallel on field. Oh, okay. They're going to make the Springens Merrymaker. It doesn't actually do anything here. It's just going to be used to allow them to overlay for Gigantic. And then activate the Gigantic effect to go search. That's going to go search for Therion. Okay. So search out for Therion King Regulus. Now, whenever they link off champion, that puts a machine engrave. Yeah, because I don't think they have anything engraved right now. But that's... Like, I want to say that's good, but I just still don't know what's happening. Activate a rival, summon back out from the graveyard, summon out the Reichardt. That can now make the Albert. And then they're going to get Albert effect. Detach, go search. Okay. You can also Mathmech tribute off the Gigantic, summon out a Mathmech. And that puts a machine engrave. Oh, are they using Gigantic effect? They are, maybe. Or maybe they're Albert. Okay, no. They're using Gigantic effect since XYZ material was detached from another from an XYZ. They can pop one. So they popped itself to set up Therion King, and then activate Circular. Circular, go dump. And then Circular, dump Nabla. Which Nabla can get you access to Diameter in the loop, and also gets another Mathmech name in the loop. Circular effect, go search. Alright, then grab Superfactorial. Superfactorial already does like so much by itself, but they also have Therion King Regulus, which is good. That's just like a free negate. Okay, then they're going to go Nabla effect, tribute, go summon, bring out Diameter. Gotta get that in the rotation at some point, so that way the XYZ has a negate. It's like really big. Then use circular diameter. Summon out Omega. Omega effect. Rip a card. Oh, so that way Lambda can now search Gamma. Okay. Lambda effect to search during the end phase. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Wow. Set superfactorial. And then... Okay. So it took them about 6 minutes to do their combo here. That was pretty sick to see. That was like 4 mid skipper plus shade. Pretty sure is all that took. Okay, so end phase, go search Gamma. Alright, so they have Gamma as a monster negate. The Arion King as a negate. They have Superfactorial, which is a negate, plus send. They hit a primitive planet out of the opponent's hand with Omega, which isn't the best hit. It's actually a pretty mid hit. But ripping anything is like pretty good. Okay, so they're gonna go main phase. Someone said the field is definitely outable. I agree. I think the field is not unbreakable, but it's still very solid. There's also only 13 minutes left right now. I don't think time will come up. It might if they have to like read everything. Okay, so they read the Therion King. Then let's see. They're gonna go special summon out Unicorn. I think on summon of that you just go like Superfactorial. I mean you don't have. You actually probably don't. You actually probably just let that go, right? Yeah, I don't think you Superfactorial that. I think you say that's fine. And then if they go Unicorn effect, you Gamma. And then you have Superfactorial for the next summon. Or like the birth activation. Okay, but they're going to activate Superfactorial now. Go circular, diameter, Nabla. Okay. It's decent. I'm just trying to force my opponent in the same battle phase. Or I'm trying to resolve Gamma. Because battle phase is scary. Battle phase can out interruptions. You're going to use the effect attached to. That's going to allow them to send Unicorn and then hand rip another card from the hand. So like Omega hand ripped. Now this is hand ripping. Yeah, they're reading over it. It also has a negate from diameter, which if they don't know the Mathmech cards, they might not know that. So that hits. Okay, hit the Rust and Unicorn. Nice. And they have Gamma negate, XYZ negate from diameter, Therion King negate. They also could have hand traps in hand. Oh, they are reading diameter. Okay, so they know what that does. Obviously, they had an idea that that at least did that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be reading that as a material right now. Then the thing is, like, special summon Unicorn here would be decent. It does out interruption. Oh, activate thrust. You probably just Mathmech negate. Yeah. Save the Therion King negate. That's nice. Stopping the thrust there. I know you could stop the next card, but what if they go like thrust? And then summon Kashtira, battle phase, like beat over the Mathmech. Okay, they're going to activate Pressured Planet to go search. Then they're thinking that that's good, and they said that's fine. Alright, go ahead and grab out from the deck. Could just be Unicorn. They're definitely beating over Lambda. That's happening. Their deck is sick, though. I'm not, like, Mathmech has barely changed at all in the last, like, 6 months, 8 months. But now we have, like, that. I mean, most Mathmech lists are still very similar to how they were before, but, like, it's cool that people were, like, going for Omega with Lambda And then, you know, send up Therion King Regulus and stuff like that. Pressure Planet, grab Unicorn. Then afterwards, what's in the hand? It looks like another monster. So special summon out Unicorn. Okay. So it's just battle phase. Attack Lambda. They're reading over that one more time. See if we can protect by like battle. It's just card effects. Then activate Rise Heart. Hold on. On the hand effect, I think you gamma. Oh, they actually don't gamma. Wait. You gamma that 100%, right? Because then you stop that, and their last card is Unicorn, which you can Therion King negate. But now, what if they just go battle phase? And then they're gonna beat over Lambda. I guess if they... Do they beat over the Mathmech? Because they don't have to. Wait, they can beat over... Oh, they could crash with King, which you don't want. That doesn't seem like a winning game. You can beat over the Mathmech. If you beat over the Mathmech, now if they use Therion King effect to negate, then they have Gamma live after that. Okay, they're going to use Unicorn effect to rip from the extra deck too. So they're going to rip access code, which I think is fair. Yeah, there's no transcode in there from the last game either. So they're going to rip access code face down. That's pretty good. Shutting off bodies too. There's only 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. And Noah is down by a decent amount of life points. By 5,000 right now. They're in a main phase 2 Unicorn effect. Like, couldn't you have just gammed the Rise Heart hand effect? And then they have Unicorn. And you can just Therion King negate it. And like, boom, you probably just win off that. So they're going to negate the Unicorn with King. So the Gamma is live now. It's just like overlay for Shangri-La. Pass. Standby phase. Omega brings itself back. Standby phase. You can get Shangri-La, summon Fenrir. Pressured Planet, pop Omega. Yeah. I mean, they're spending so much time here to do nothing. Okay, they're gonna go Rise Heart effect, go Banish, yup, make Shangri-La effect during the standby. I wish we could see what they're hitting face down here. Wonder if it's the I was gonna say, I wonder if it's the Stratos goo. Yeah, they don't have a lot of time. It's not even like the Kashtira hand was like broken or anything. It was okay. It was good. Definitely wasn't bad. But it wasn't like a crazy hand. Summon Shangri-La. Pass. Standby phase. Omega comes back. Okay. They're probably saying like standby phase. Not resolving Omega. Would you like to activate Shangri-La? And they're saying, no, I'm going to let you resolve Omega. Okay. And then Shangri-La. And then Shangri-La is going to go ahead and summon out from the deck. Summon out Fenrir. Pressured Planet effect to pop. And then Pressured Planet pop the Omega. That's going to allow Fenrir's Interruption to be live. Yeah, they want to summon that and attack. They don't want to get hit with the opponent's Primitive Planet to pop. Okay, so they got about 4 minutes and 30 seconds to find out if they're gonna be able to do this. So activate Omega effect, put back itself, and then put back something else. Probably from their own grave. The opponent's grave doesn't really have anything in it that's gonna do anything. They really have to... I mean, they have to do 5,000 damage this turn at least. So Omega put back itself and Lambda. Sure. That's fine. Yup. And then after that, setting a back row. Okay, well, we know it's not super factorial, otherwise they would have Omega put back the one that sends, and then they pass. Okay, so they have they have Gamma. Wow. They just lose this game. It's actually crazy, because the Kashtira player has been spending forever on these plays, so this is going to be the last turn of the match. Standby phase, Shangri-La effect, try to go summon, chain Gamma, sure, Shangri-La protect itself, then they can go Fenrir effect, Fenrir to go banish face down from the opponent's field, Shangri-La effect to lock a zone, pressured planet, pop the back row. Am I confused? Yeah, it looks like they're just activating the standby phase effect. They should be. You can't care about Gamma that much. Okay, activate primitive planet, over pressured planet, go search. Then that's gonna search out Scareclaw, Kashtira. Wow, really didn't use Shangri-La. Alright. That's fine, I guess. Imagine they banish Driver off Riseheart. And they're just like bluffing them with this Gamma. Tribute summon for Shifter. This is just not how you're supposed to play it out. But it works. Alright. So we're going to see Lorenzo win there. I mean... I guess the Mathmech deck just had 0 follow-up. But, like, if that was me, I'm making the Kashtira player play on top deck mode. Because you have Omega. Yeah, like, you had Omega coming back. Could have Gamma the Riseheart. Therion King negate the Unicorn. Obviously decided to not do that. And we are going to see Lorenzo win there. And with all that being said, that is it for round number 10 of YCS London 2023. And I'll be back at it with round 11 here shortly. Peace.